Hi, I'm Ming Chen. This is a video recording submission for UCLA's Graduate School of Education and Information Studies. This video will also include a purpose of schooling and address certain urban school issues. Now before I begin, I'd like to state the city used in this example was randomly selected, and a school that best represented a low-income community that had a culturally, racially, and linguistically diverse student body. Now, the presentation. Chad C. High School Reform, presented by Ming Chen. First, I would like to welcome School District Representative. District Superintendent Dr. Connie Conwell is currently on administrative leave. Filling her place is Board of Education member Carla D. Scott, MD. On the Community and Social Services, we have CHAS, Community Health and Social Service Center. Vice President of Human Resources, Patrick Irwin. Covenant House Job Development Center, Senior Counselor, Miss Porter. Alternative for Girls, Director of Volunteers, Patty Swift. And Gerald R. Ford School of Public Policy, Professor Barry Ray. And lastly, and most importantly, we have our parents, students, and special guests. The special guests include... Hello.
Hello, I am Dr. Porker.
I am Professor Mingus. Our purpose of schooling is to nurture a holistic student in a secure and enlightening environment. Purpose of schooling. Our purpose of schooling is to nurture a holistic student in a secure and enlightening environment, empowering students to think critically and creatively as unique individuals, building student skills in problem solving and decision making, and help students develop their own capacity for personal achievement and contributing to the society as an effective citizen of the 21st century. Schools must nurture a holistic student, meaning we must raise the child as a whole. Not only the cognitive, but also the physical, the social, the emotional aspects of the child. I use the term enlightening to emphasize that the child gains knowledge through a meaningful generative knowledge that functions richly in his/her life to help him or her understand and deal with the world. Perkins, 1992. The unique individual refers to the uniqueness of each child, a sense of self, components defining one's own character, and not easily swayed by others. Furthermore, this purpose must work uniquely for each child. There cannot be a one-size-fits-all approach. When all this is accomplished with a culture of thoughtful learning, we have students who think critically, daring to test out alternative propositions, and creatively, spinning out fantasies of adventurous projects. Lightfoot, 1983. Finally, all these elements are intertwined in the composition of each child. They are equipped to be informed citizens and work at their intellectual and creative potential in their future lives. They must all tie into the curriculum and pedagogy. Graham, 1984. But first, schools must help students discover their interests and abilities. Then help the students set personal learning goals. Facilitate student involvement in decision-making and responsibilities in regards to their own learning. Create a culture of care and community where students learn to support and take responsibility for each other and the total community. Facilitate student learning together in a diverse group. And lastly, create more jobs for trained professionals positioned in school. Teachers, nurses, administrative staffs, janitors, counselors, etc. School is located in Wayne County, Detroit, Michigan. Population, 39,000 people. Hello. I am Mingus from Wayne County. I haven't been a resident here for many years. 8% of ages 25 and above have college degrees. And I can tell you, none of my friends are in university. Less than 4,000 people over the age of 25 is from a university. Median housing value, $231,000. Average household size, 3.1. Median household income, $24,000. average income of a person is about $7,000 to $8,000 a year. And that's good. Our school background. We serve low-income families. 62% of the students have free lunch. 1% have reduced lunch. Students have racially diverse backgrounds. Student racially diverse backgrounds. 61% black, 23% Hispanic, 15% white, 1% Asian, and 1% American Indian. Student body is linguistically diverse. Student-teacher ratio, 19:1. Student expenditures, $14,000 per student. And the graduation rate in 2009 is 76%. We would like to talk about some current issues that are happening in many schools or public schools in general. Current issues. First, let's start with student dropout rate. A statistical survey by the IES, National Center of Educational Statistics, show in 2006 and 7, the national dropout rate is at 4.4%. Michigan State dropout rate is at 7.4%. It is the second highest in the nation, followed after Arizona at 7.6%. Solutions to improve the student dropout rate. Schools help students set personal learning goals, identify their interests and abilities, allowing students gain a much deeper sense of self-worth. With the extra help of our new Reachback program, internship program, and workshops, we hope to facilitate students' involvement in decision-making regarding their own learning. As graduation rates increase, the student dropout rate is surely to decrease. Welfare and poverty. This is a serious social and economical issue that needs to be dealt with long-term. I see no short-term solution. What I do see is a lot of support from community service, social services that are willing to help solve this problem. U.S. Census Bureau states 13.8% of Americans live in poverty. 48% are children. About 15 million children, 1 out of every 4, live below the official poverty line. That's about 15 million children. 25% under age of 12 are hungry or at risk of being hungry. Every day, 2,660 children are born into poverty. About 27 of them die. This is a social economical issue involving the community as a whole. Long-term plans such as teaching students to work together in diverse groups, create a culture of care and community where students learn to support one another, to take responsibility for the well-being of each other and the total community. Then, not only do the individual students flourish, but as well as the entire community. So, we must start with the students of today for a better tomorrow. Other local schools, universities, community services, social services, all tackle the issue of welfare and poverty. For example, the Gerald R. Ford School of Public Policy at the University of Michigan has 2 programs I'd like to mention. JET. The JET program replaces the Michigan's Work First program. In April 2006, the JET program began in 4 counties: Wayne, Sanilac, Oakland, and Kent. JET includes tools to better identify and assist participants to become economically self-efficient. The FIA. A summer project was started in the summer of 2000. It aimed at moving non-working welfare recipients into jobs.